Cleveland is hoping to get into the playoffs is because one of their big men is healthy and been playing great basketball, and that is Brad Daugherty. Our big man here, Johnny Ricker, had a chance to talk to him.
Thanks, Sid. Thank you very much. I'm visiting with Brad Daugherty, the center for the Cleveland Cavaliers, and I think a big reason why the Bulls were able to win in the playoffs last year was the inability for this guy to fulfill the role as the starting center because of an injury, which we didn't know that you were still nursing at the time, Brad. I still don't know what a neuroma is. What is a neuroma?
Well, basically what it is, it's a swelling of the nerves between your two toes. And what happens is it gets so big, it gets so hard, it becomes like a rock between your two toes. And every time you step on it, it's just like stepping onto a nail. So what had happened in my case is someone stepped on the heel of my foot. It was in Boston. Robert Parrish stepped on my foot, and I thought I'd broken my toe, but I didn't. My toe just kind of had a little splinter that popped off, and the neuroma started, and it just got worse every time I stepped on it.
It's amazing. You know, I've had bruises, hip bruises and hip pointers and things, but it's for a big guy to have some problem with his feet. People don't understand that this is the way we really make our living, not with the arms and elbows, but with the feet.
Oh, yeah. Footwork is the most important part of a big guy's game, and when you have the inability to move on your feet very quickly and very strongly, it makes it very difficult. It's hard.
You know, you've done such a great job. Your ball club, I love it, with Larry Nance and Hot Rod Williams inside. You got 3 of the top 10 three-point shooters outside. But let me go back to you being the #1 draft choice coming out of college, coming out of North Carolina. How much pressure is that? I talked to Doug Collins about it. I talked to different guys who were the #1. What kind of pressure do you face in that situation?
Well, there's always a great deal of pressure when you're picked #1 for anything. And you know, my whole outlook on it is that I didn't ask to be picked #1. I just try to play and do the best I can. Try to give as much as I possibly can each and every night and help my team in any way that's possible. I think statistically, the #1 draft picks are always looked for to put up big statistics and things like that. Sometimes it leads to a winning organization, sometimes it doesn't. My view on basketball is to always go out and try to do the little things that no one notices, but the little things that add up to be big things to help win. So the pressure is there, but I don't feel much pressure. I really don't have that much pressure on it because I enjoy playing.
I think you responded so well to it. You made your first trip a year ago to the All-Star game. I think the All-Star game that was here in Chicago that you played in the first one. That's got to be a tremendous thrill.
I'll tell you, it's a tremendous thrill. It's a tremendous honor. A lot of guys go through this league and never have the opportunity to play an All-Star game. And with the NBA game being such a one-on-one type game, everybody wants to be an All-Star. And a lot of guys that never experienced that, and I feel very fortunate to have experienced it and hope to be back again.
You know, a big trade in the middle of the year, Ronnie Harper. I know you've probably been inundated with this, what's happened, and how tough is it to adjust, and was there extreme pressure on you coming back to take up that void with Ronnie's absence?
I'll tell you, it's been very, very difficult for us. Ron has been there with us now going on 4 years, and in order to win at this level, you have to really have experience. You like to have youth, but you always have to have experience to win. And we really felt that we were starting something good, something that was going to be permanent. When he was traded, then it took away our flash game. We had a pretty good, consistent, solid, just fundamental game, but he gave us that little bit of something extra. When he was gone, everybody had to try to pick up the slack. I came back and tried to pick up a little bit for him. I'm not a Ron Harper, but tried to make some good decisions while I'm playing, and it really puts a lot of pressure on the guys out there on the court to try to take up for him because we really can't.
You guys got such a good team that I really wish you well down the stretch in your charge for the playoffs. Brad, it's been fun with me visiting with you. This is